Good afternoon, everybody. We've got death and carnage. Welcome to the suffer. Welcome to a stream where we suffer together. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one, man. We're gonna make it fun. Even if we're suffering, we're gonna have a good time. 7:57 right now. What's his name? Marco. Marco. I don't remember. To be honest with you, my friend, I don't remember you making that prediction. But I know you're a bear, and I know you want. I know you always think it's gonna go lower. So I guess props to you on that one. If you could send me a screenshot of that, whatever, okay, it doesn't matter. Congrats if it was right. I don't know if you're being truthful. Anyways, we have shares being bought at the ass right now. Everything is kind of bouncing short term. He said $5. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with the bears, right? They always say it's going to go down. The fear index is absolutely. I have not really looked at anything, to be honest with you, before we since last stream here. So I'm going to be a little bit. I'm going to try to catch up with everything right now. But the Russell is it's getting. I mean, I saw what I saw on the Discord. Somebody said, what was it? Hold on. It said, no need to get laid. The market's screwing me over, right? And that's literally, I mean, the Russell is down almost 2.5%. Think of that. Think about that for a second. The Russell is down almost 2.5%, and Bionano is only down, 3.5%, 4%? We're only down 3.5% right now. And we've got a couple of trading opportunities right now as I speak. Please don't match me unless you know what you're doing, but we may do some live trading right now. I'm looking for AMC. AMC is actually at the 21 SMA on the 4 hourly right now. A little bit scary adding on the dip right here. I would actually like it better if it could come down to the ascending support at 55. Unlikely for that to happen. I'm also looking at Microvision. Microvision is one. I'll probably definitely do this one if it comes down here. So for Microvision, I'm looking for it to dip to 1868-ish. And then that is where I'll add a couple shares at least. At least I'll do a play money trade. At least I'll add a couple shares. And AMC, I would like to get one lottery ticket AMC share in just for the boys and girls, just for the AMC team. So yeah, right. New to the channel, 300 shares at 817 average. Thanks for all your DD. Oh, I appreciate that so much, my friend. If you want to see any extra due diligence, if there is anyone new in here, which I'm sure there's not, they are going to be linked in the description. Free YouTube playlist and due diligence, the 115-page due diligence that we have right now. We're getting killed though. Right now, Bionano is getting killed. That's as simple as it gets. As far as are we still in an uptrend? You guys know what I'm going to say. No, you know what? Let's talk about the volume today, right? We got what? Let's compare the volume today. Let's compare it, okay? This is laughable. It's 13 million volume yesterday. Today we have 10 million, right? And we are going to get the options expiring. Okay, we will just quit unexpectedly on me. Let's fire back up here. But we are going to get options to expire. They're going to be expiring at the close today. So we are likely to have a fair amount of volume coming in here pretty soon. That's AMC. I was about to say 33,000. I was about to say, holy crap, if that was it. But no, that's AMC. Here's me and Joe. So yeah, this is going to be, the close is going to be really interesting today. I'm very interested to see. Hopefully we can get something that's interesting today, right? There's been literally nothing to talk about at all, literally the entire day. Let me check this. Okay, we got the 5-minute SAR flip. All right, boys. Yeah, we got no news. What happened to BNGO? You said $10 this week, bro. Come on, you're trolling. I think. I hope you're trolling at least. But I will say this: as far as like people freaking out, like, oh no, it's the end of the world now. Bionano's going down. Like, this guy is stupid. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, now you can think that, but if you're gonna think, if you hate me and think I'm stupid because BNGO is down today, no. Okay, I don't. Well, I don't. You can do that. That's fine. I can't stop you, but that's just not a coherent thing. And here's why: the fear indexes are up like 10 and 12%. The VIX and UVSY, they're both up double digits. The Russell is down 2.5%. Relatively, right? Relative to everything else, Bionano is actually holding up very damn well, right? We're not even down 4% right now. Look at the two closest peers. Microvision and NanoDimension, if you're new to the channel, you're just going to have to take my word for it, right? Or you can just look at historically, right? These stocks almost always, these three I should do, here, let me redo that, right? These three, they almost always have the exact same spark line. Today, obviously, Bionano's price is lower than NanoDimension's. We want Bionano's to be way higher, obviously, but still, okay, the spark lines are very similar, and the volume is, Bionano's still leading them on volume. So relatively, we're not actually doing that horribly. Nasdaq is down about 1%. SPY is getting obliterated. Dow is getting absolutely destroyed, and the Russell is just, the Russell is just free falling. That's as simple as it gets. It is free falling right now. I have not seen many days where the Russell is down 2%, right? It is the most volatile out of the indexes out of the Nasdaq and the SPY and everything, but still 2% a day, very rare, very rare. Very rare occurring. So yeah. All right, Newsweed. Looking forward going back to college in Missouri. This was a great day. Kathy Woods, deflation call is coming to reality, and that means growth stocks. Yeah, the 10-year break-even inflation rate, if we look right here, we were looking at this earlier. The 10-year break-even inflation rate is going down an insane amount. Look at this. I mean, if we go to the 1-year chart here, this is crazy. This chart. Now, take it for what. Take it. All right, don't let me. You make up your own opinion. Don't let me tell you what to think. But this would indicate that inflation has probably peaked, or not. Maybe not probably, but it's just telling you that maybe inflation has peaked. And if inflation has peaked, markets are going to reach all-time highs in the next few weeks. That's as simple as it gets. Okay, high growth is going to rally. There's no doubt, all right? And that's because high growth disproportionately outperforms stuff when there is less inflation. That's just historically what happens. When there's inflation, based on the data that I've seen, at least, on the statistics I've seen. And there's one great Reddit post that has all the information that I can cite for you if you don't believe me there. But basically, yeah, if inflation is peaked, it's over. It's absolutely over. Do you think the company is not really helping stopping the shorts? If you look at their social media, there's not much excitement. Most of what they have posted are a bit old. Well, I would say this. If you look at their Twitter from yesterday, there's something new. And also, if you consider in the last 2 weeks, we got 2 big hirings, it's hard to be mad at, and this is the new tweet today. I have not even seen this for good reason, because it's literally, can I click on this? Oh, it's a YouTube video. Okay, that's new. They're promoting their own YouTube videos at this point. By the way, everybody go and subscribe and like Bionano stuff. We want them to get as much YouTube exposure as possible, right? I'm going to link that in the chat right there. All right, but yeah, this is nothing new though, right? Yeah, this is 2020. This is literally almost this is a year ago. This happened almost a year ago. Absolutely nothing new. Yeah, but it's hard to get mad at them. It's hard to get mad at Bionano on the news on what you're calling them out on, Emmanuel, just because we've had a CCO, a new CBO hiring just this week and last week. But I hear you. I wish they were more excited, but if you've seen the things that some other people have, and if you could see Eric's confidence, I think you'd have a different opinion on that maybe. But anyways, yeah, it just gives us more of a buying opportunity in my opinion. But make your own decision. All right, I personally do not compare Microvision with BNGO, not even close. I owned 200,000 shares of MVIS from $1 dumped at $2, very hyped, and a long shot MVIS. I like Microvision, and here's the thing, right? That's fine that you say that, Newsly, my friend. But Microvision and Bionano spark lines almost have look identical very often. I mean, historically, at least since at least this year, they've looked very similar, very, very many times. All right, the Dow is a fish tank right now. Here we go again, boys. Here we go. Short interest should have decreased with the downturn. Nope. You guessed wrong. At least last I saw, we're still looking at basically 49 million estimated short interest. As simple as it gets. We're looking at a much higher percentage of the float that has been sold short and not yet covered. What does this mean? What does this mean, Brandon? What does this mean? Well, it's higher than AMC. It's a short squeeze candidate. We've got the volume after hours and at the close today. Maybe something can happen. Obviously today, the markets today decided not to give us the opportunity to squeeze today, but maybe Power Hour will. We got 24 minutes here. I mean, I'm not trying to get everybody's hopes. I'm just telling you, I don't know. Okay, at the end of the day, the fundamental increases in the company that I believe are coming for Bionano are going to force these guys to cover. And the higher this is, the more bullish it is in the midterm to long term, in my opinion. All right, that's just me. Make your own opinion, man. Make your own opinion. BNGO can stand on its own merit. Hang tight. Very good company. I think BNGO is a great example of experts at social media. Excellent marketing. Yeah, I like the marketing. I mean, it could be better. That's damn sure. But they do consistent Twitter updates, which is more than most companies do. So yeah, surprising, even better. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Let's look at the utilization. Does this say the utilization is like nearly 100%? I bet the short share availability is very low. Last I saw, I think he did. I think he posted the utilization up here earlier. Here, yeah. Look at that. Okay, that's new from today, but it's taken from yesterday's closed data. Yeah, utilization is 100% earlier, man. And what that means is that the amount of shorts out there, it basically means it's harder for them to get more short shares because they've already taken up and lent out all the short shares. That's why if we look at FinCell, I haven't looked at this yet, so I could be wrong. But I would not be surprised if the short share availability is pretty low. Sometimes the data here is misleading, and it's Sometimes it's off and it's kind of different than what Ortex would indicate, but yeah, right now it looks like it is right. Last update was 25,000 short shares available. Very low, very, very low. And what this means is that there's a ton of short pressure on the stock right now, which is one reason why we're down so much. 758 is a sell walls for 16.8K shares. I guess that's probably because we're just barcoding, obviously. Like usual, we're barcoding these. There's no volume to stop that, but that's a fake wall. That's a fake wall, unless somebody's actually trying to scalp, which sometimes they do, but not really on Bionano, not really. I mean, there's not enough volume for a lot of people to be doing that. Sapphire wasn't good. Why is this? What? How many options run out today? Wasn't a whole batch. Well, yeah, to my understanding, all of these, okay, all of the ones that are, here, let me go right here so it's a little simpler for you. Okay, let's not have the Delta and Gamma stuff on there, okay? Basically, all of these ones are expiring today at the close, to my understanding, right? So all of the contracts that are out there, right, the open interest is the amount of contracts that are out there and not yet exercised or sold yet. Those are in the hands of people, right? They're just waiting for them to expire, most likely, right? Almost all of them are. Once these expire, that money and that profit that a lot of these people made, especially the $5, $6, $7 strikes, right? They're going to be making a lot of profit, right? What are they going to do with that? Well, I'm hoping that they are going to throw their money back into freaking more options or more shares. And through that, the volume is going to pick up here in a little bit, hopefully. And that's the bull case, right? Bear case, they take their profit and they just hold it, right? They go buy a new house or some shit, right? By and large, a lot of them go do that stuff rather than, throwing them back in. So yeah, that's kind of the logic behind the big volume today, or the squeeze instigating today, potentially, right? And I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying there's a possibility, because I definitely think there is possibility, right? Discount shopping, let's go. Oh, yeah, talking about this, and speaking of discount shopping, dang it. Oh, Mars down 5%. That's beauty. That's beauty. Go down more. Go down more, baby. I need you to go down to less than $20 now. Microvision's down 5. I'm trying to get in Microvision for a trade. Oh, it just got the bearish flip. That's painful. But at what is it? 1867. That's my trade idea for Microvision right now. But that's time sensitive, of course. Still barcoding. 20 minutes till the close. All right, can you give me your opinion? I want to go heavy puts on Oxygen, October 240. I think the company is a fraud, thinking 1,000 puts. I'm interested in your thoughts. Bro, I don't know. I don't know enough about Oxygen to give you a strong opinion, my friend. You know more about the company than I do, I'm sure. I'm not an Oxygen follower. But yeah, honestly, I've never... Oxygen just got killed, didn't they? Oxygen just recently got killed. They just got absolutely annihilated, man. I mean, you better have some damn good evidence that the company's a fraud. I mean, they were 25 cents not that long ago, I guess, 17 cents. So, I don't know. Somebody else give them their thoughts on Oxygen. Hedges want cheaper shares, driving down those prices so they can buy more, obviously. Well, yes, but also this is just the market, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, I agree, it is. I mean, yeah. Only real sharks swim in these waters. Yeah, I know. Dead inside, nowhere to be found, right? I love Dead Inside, though. No disrespect. That sounds really mean to Dead Inside. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I mean, come on. When you selectively show up only on green days, you're gonna get a little. Come on, a little bit is coming to you. Come on. Can we be fair here? Come on, boys. If you get pissed off, sorry, not the right channel for you. But we're not really I don't know what the word is. I always struggle when I try to describe this. I don't know. We're not like a TV show type channel, I guess you should say. I don't know. Aren't we still in a descending triangle, which actually turns bullish? No. What I would say is that we were in a descending wedge, which is different technically than a descending triangle, which is bullish when the prior move was higher, and then when we broke out, price was right here. Obviously, we're going in the wrong direction right now. R2, we need to be going up, not down. But obviously it's just the markets, right? This is why I say the technicals are great, right? But right now, in the last few weeks, right, Bionano has been outperforming because of the news. But the fact is, there's way more correlation for Bionano to the high growth sector and the broader markets than the technicals, in my opinion, right now. That's kind of been the case for a while, especially. Well, that's been the case by and large. That's been the case by and large for a while, but I think it increased, the correlation to the markets increased actually after the downtrend started, which is very weird. But that's just, yeah, I think that's what happened. That's anecdotal, I guess, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we just broke the previous high. Hammer candle was formed, but then again, we're just barcoding, so it's like, We're just barcoding. So, you know, we got 17 minutes left. I love the Red Sea. Yes, hell yes. The only people who make money in the stock market are the people who actually are willing to look at red days and buy the dip on red days. Think about that, man. You cannot make a lot of money in the stock market if you're just going to buy on green days. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. I mean, I guess it technically is, but not, you get what I mean, right? So, all right. Can't cherry pick green days. Yeah, exactly. That's what I agree with. I agree with that, Aaron. Are you gonna do crypto sometime? Yeah, I will. I will. Or crypto stocks like Coinbase and Marathon. Yeah, I absolutely will. Yes, at some point I definitely will, and I'm waiting for Mara to dip. Yes, and I'm also in the process right now of reading the original Bitcoin papers. Well, I only in the process. I only read page one night. So, I own 1 million shares of Oxygen from 29 cents. Was speaking with the CFO the day before. He came up with this crazy move. Makes no sense. Sold to 8. Oof, wow, sold at 280. I currently hold 1,000 shares of BNGO. I welcome any dips or discounts on this stock. I strongly believe in this company. Just recently sold out one of my properties and plan on buying an additional 3,000 in BNGO. That's a legendary man right there. Hell yes, that's a legendary man. All right, the most important times are red times. Yeah, in general, they're taking all the money out of the Dow, putting it in the NASDAQ. But yeah, today they're messing with us retail investors. Dude, it's a sector rotation. It's a sector rotation back into high growth. That's why you've seen such an outperforming going on these last few days, right? And we are getting a little bit of a power hour climb here, it looks like. Yeah, very quintessential. A very exemplary example of the power of the power hour actually being a power hour and not a sour hour, which it so often is. Historically, at least. Well, in the last few months it has been, right? Because, everything's been horrible the last few months, except this month. This month and May and June have been great. And then before that it was like shit until February, obviously. So I have shares at an average price of $6.43. Should I add more? That is up to you, my friend. What I will say, I can give you some advice, though, okay? Go and YOLO out the money calls. No, no, I'm kidding. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. But what I will say is this: research this company, research the Sapphire, and understand how much money the government has been spending, along with the inflation stuff and the accommodative policy risks of them changing that, and the interest rate hikes. All how that stuff is going to affect the market, and if they're likely to happen, what you think, what your opinion, yada yada. This is boring now, right? But you need to understand that shit, okay? You need to understand all that before you go in. All right. Hey, check out Discord. Okay. I finally found the Zip Trader video where he gives the price target. This link should take you to the correct timestamp. Good. Let's do it. Let's watch it. Hold on. Does he really set a price target of Yes, let's go. All right, we got to get through the ads real quick. But Zip Trader set a hold on. This is gonna be like 30 seconds. Well, okay. You know what? Here, we'll look at this after the power hour. We got like what? We got like freaking 10 minutes left. We'll watch that after. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to add more, you can go ahead and average in. What I do recommend, if you want to do that whole DCA, dollar cost average, Dave Ramsey, buy one share every day, right? That whole thing. I recommend only buying on red days. Don't buy when it's green. It's very simple, but it will improve your cost basis by a tremendous amount, right? I don't understand Dave Ramsey when he says that. Well, I mean, I get the idea, but it's just like, dude, anyone, no matter how beginner like they are into trading, like they can as long as they're not colorblind, they can tell if it's a red day or a green day, right? So it's like, oh, he's like, come on, man, you're losing people money when you say that. All right, anyways, it's been slow, but now it's flowing. Well, yeah, it was. It was until y'all started getting excited and jinxed it. No, I'm kidding. You never know when this will pop. I have loved the way it traded. I agree. You never know. It's been a pump and dump making lower lows. Dude, get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Yeah, it is almost always independent researchers providing the study data. Yeah, it almost always is. There's so many studies by other people and other doctors and PhDs proving the Sapphire's worth, right? If you want to say it's not, Bitcoin is dipping. Hold on. Yes, 35K. Yes, go down more. Go down. I need you to go way down. This is such a weird price. I mean, this is such a weird price action, man. It's painful. It's painful. So Zip Trader set a $19 price target or something. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know he did that. we'll have to see what he says. We're gonna watch that here in a little bit. But the Nasdaq is right when I call it, right when I say we're doing good in the power hour. It's like, nope. We'll see about that, Brandon. And it starts going down. Whatever. Hey, remember, guys. Remember, all of you on red days like these, right? I don't think anyone's really worrying about the price going down 4% today. Because I mean, let's be honest, okay. If you average down, you're still up. What? Okay, okay, I know you guys are up a lot because most of you have a better cost average than I do, right? Just look at Newsweek. Okay, the man got in with 1 million shares at $2, right? I am doing fine, and I got a freaking average cost of like, what? Why is it glitching? Okay, there we go. 572. 572 is my average price, and I'm doing absolutely fine. So I know most of you are doing absolutely fine. And once we dip, hey, if it's gonna be a correction, yeah, I'll add a ton. But yeah, it's just a buying opportunity if we dip a lot. I think it is. But make your own decision. Make your own decision. Bitcoin coming up to a death cross probably tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it already has death cross, man. At least. I mean, you can measure. You can do it. There's 1,000 different death crosses. Oh, why are my moving averages always screwed up here? Anyways. Yeah, on Bitcoin, my moving average is always screwed up for some reason. Anyways, let's go back to this. All right, we got 10 minutes to the close. 10 minutes of the close. My prediction is that we're going to get insane volume here because the options are about to expire at the close. Apparently, to my understanding, they are. People need to do their own to do DD on BNGO. There's so much potential. It's crazy. Let's not forget that President Biden said many times that we need more money going towards science and technology. Yes. Yes. Legendary, man. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's exactly true and what I think as well. People don't understand it. Also, speaking about subsidy and government funding, any sort of funding into Sapphire, right? We do have the Cornell Medicine launches $1.5 billion for a program to advance medical research. And we know, based on this article right here, they have already adopted the Sapphire. So chances are higher volume with the Sapphire. Maybe more Sapphires, okay? So, you know, a lot of revenue maybe. Or not, or nothing, right? So we'll see. We'll see. All right, I would buy at 22 to 25K, though. I don't care about catching the exact bottom. Too risky. Interesting. Don't rely on the government. That freaking words of wisdom right there, man. But make your own opinions. Please make your own opinions. Bitcoin has to hit 20K before it touches 100K. Just sold out of CTRM is a brick now. We've got 9 minutes to the close, and we're still barcoding. Still barcoding. Yay, such a happy close. Yay. No, this sucks. This is boring. We do have short interest rising on the day, though. All right, if we look right here, short interest is up almost 0.5%, and the estimated short interest, this actually rose by about 5 million shares. 4 million. 4 million shares. Well, okay, technically like 3.8 million shares from yesterday through a mistake or a correction that they made, because this was actually less than 45 million yesterday. So, long story short, the short interest is insanely high, right? It's way higher than AMC now. Way higher, right? So if you want to tell me there's no squeeze here, all right, fine. You don't like Wall Street bets? You think a squeeze is bad and unnatural growth of the company? Whatever, man, okay? I've already talked about why a squeeze is only going to be more publicity and exposure for the stock and increase sales in the aggregate, as simple as it gets, my friends. If you don't like that, if you don't like the sound of that, fine. You know, dismiss and neglect the short interest increases. But for me, I think this is something that we should be telling everybody, this data right here, right? So, and thank you, Badform, for being a legend, right? And giving us the freaking data, right? I need to get that subscription. All right, can you exercise options in the after hours? No, I don't think you can. No, to sell options and exercise them, it has to be open. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, you cannot do anything in the after hours or pre-market with the options. So, but they expire. So once they expire, they're going to automatically be closed, and then the profit's going to go back to the people that are holding them, or the profit or the loss, I guess, technically, right? So, yeah. Here we go. Shares being bought at the ask, man. 757, and the stop price goes down. That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's see if we have a sell side imbalance or anything. No imbalance. The opening, we actually had a sell side imbalance, which is very rare. We've only seen one other sell side imbalance since we started using that indicator, which is like, I don't know, a week or two ago. So very interesting there. There we go. There we go. About 15,000 shares bought at 757. If that doesn't send us 1 cent higher, I don't know what will. We got 7 minutes left. Till the close. 7 minutes left. What price do we need what price do we need to squeeze? There's no magic number. At the end of the day, it's just when the shorts are going to get scared enough to cover. That's at the end of the day, that's all it is, right? But I would say realistically, I would say even if we can, let's say Bionano goes sideways next week, and then let's say Bionano goes sideways or up a little bit or down. Let's say we stay above $7 or $8 in that range for this week, for next week, or even this entire month. Okay, if that happens, I think here's the thing. I think it's more likely that the shorts will cover as time goes on, because at the end of the day, they know that they're in a risky game. They know they're playing a damn risky game. Look at Microvision, by the way. Holy crap, this thing is coming down to my price chart. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to Bionano in 1 second. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put an order in for 1 share here. This is a play money trade. Well, okay, hold on. We're running. I feel bad. We're running right now. I feel bad. The only movement that we have, and I'm missing it. Yeah, let's go back to it. Yeah, 761 right now. Shares being bought at the ask. The volume is coming in. Woo, baby. Share price goes up 1 cent. Brandon falls out of chair, right? Somebody make that meme, please. Doesn't matter now anyway. Wall Street Bets hates us. We blew it. Well, it wasn't our fault though. We didn't blow it. I wouldn't say we blew it. That's because they just decided to mute all and censor all BNGO stuff. It's not like we were being disrespectful or spammy. They just decided to fucking ban us. As simple as it gets, man. The market sentiment has been pricing with the Fed. The stock's making a big move on our growth right now, like Lemonade and Square, possibly next week, bullish for BNGO. Well, the sector rotation is happening right now. Back into tech, back into the NASDAQ, back into high growth, small caps, Russell 2000, all this shit is outperforming right now. I mean, Russell 2000 is getting killed today, but high growth. Okay, not Russell 2000 actually, okay, but high growth. At least the stocks I look at, right? My watch is for high growth. It's doing great. This week has been amazing. This whole month has been great for it, and even May. Absolutely great. And as I'm talking, we've got 5 minutes to the close, and there's still a ton of shares being bought at the ask. Buy the ask. Slap the ask, my friends. Here with you, brother, green or red. Yep, I said before, right? And 762 just broke the previous high. Woo! Woo! I get too excited. Right when we go 1 cent, I get too excited. I'm gonna follow the chairman. We're down 3%. And it's like it's looking better now, right? It's not. I mean, long term, midterm, okay, none of this crap matters. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, like I said before, right? If the ship goes down, if Bionano gets to listen, I'm going down with the ship. That's as simple as it gets. You think I'm messing around, okay? I did it once before. Basically, everybody thought we were going down. I was staying with the ship. I was staying on the steering wheel, right? I was the dude doing the Titanic about to die, right? We were there, May 13th, $4.30 a share. Right before the Q1 2021 earnings report, we were there. And ever since that day, it's been everybody's wish they bought the dip then, right? They didn't, though. You can't go back in time. You got to suffer the carnage. You got to make up your mind on what you want to do. Selling, oh my, that's scary. That scares me. Some people have nightmares about like scary stuff, about demons and The Conjuring, right? The new Conjuring that just came out. I wanted to see that, by the way. I have nightmares about this freaking sea of red. Not really, though, because at the end of the day, I kind of want it to be red, because then I can add like triple shares. But for the channel, it sucks. Short term for the channel, it sucks. 4 minutes to the close. Actually, three and a half minutes-ish. All right. Here we go, boys. Green close. Can we get a green close? Probably not, but it would be nice. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I read something that the ER is in July. Can you confirm? No. It's not in July. No, I'm pretty sure it's not in July because Q2 ends. Okay, technically it could be, but it should be in August. But it could be in July, I guess. Theoretically, it could be in July. It's not going to be in June, though. We know that, obviously, for obvious reasons, right? 763 broke the previous high, down less than 3% now. I love it. And look at this. Look at the competitors getting killed. Bionano is outperforming all of high growth today. That gets me excited. That is something to actually get excited about because people are lifting their heads a little bit out and away from their arse, right? And they're realizing, hey, this company is projected for $1 billion in revenue within 10 years. And net income, not revenue, okay? Billions in revenue, 10 years, okay? This is from the analyst, not me, and per Radneros's DCF model. Basically from the analyst, essentially, right? This is the same CAGR, compound annual growth rate, essentially. As I'm talking, 16,000 shares bought at the ask at 763, helping the price go higher, but it's not. I would not be surprised if we if we see a buy side imbalance here at the closing, right? If you look at the top right of your screen right there, right? And basically all that means is that there's more shares being bought at prices that help the stock go up and they don't actually have as much of an effect as the stock price's reaction to shares being sold at the bid and helping the price go down. I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't. It's a little bit complicated, but yeah. Yeah, okay. It's complicated. I can explain that again later if it doesn't make sense. Oh man. 140K 114K wall. Yeah, this is shit. Yeah, we got a fake wall here. Yeah, we got 100K sell wall. You guys know this is fake. This is fake shit. This is a whale messing around or a hedge about to sell fake shares. This is literally all fake. They're about to cancel this out. And there's no way they're about to actually sell this many. You know what this is. This is a hedge. We've seen this time and time again. We've seen this so many times. So many shares being bought. Say, there you go. There you go. It's broken, okay? Literally, they're just trying to get inside of our head and try to get you to give them your cheap shares. They want your cheap shares, right? There we go. We just hit 764. I mean, we just broke the wall. Okay, they're splitting it into 764 now, 765. Absolute shit. It's not true. It's not true. Please don't believe this stuff. Okay, if you've been with us for a while, you know that this is just fake. You know that this is bullshit. We've got 30 seconds to the close. This is about to get pretty insane. Here we go. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna be honest. The volume is about to pick up probably an insane amount. Going to be a huge amount of buys or sells at the close, most likely. Maybe a little bit both. After hours, let's see what happens. Could be awesome. We'll see what happens. It could be could be awesome. Could be horrible, right? Please do your own damn research, guys. Please. 15 seconds. Here we go. Note, we don't want that. 15 seconds. Whew. Rocket time. Here we go. We're about to get a huge green candle. No, I don't know. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Orders coming in. Mostly buys. 19,000 buys. 19,000 buy. Or 19,000 bought at 763, I should say. Okay. Oh no. We've got millions of shares just sold at 762. Millions. We've got millions. And remember, I need everybody to understand this before you freak out and you're like, "Oh no, Bionano is going to go down so much." I have to tell you something, guys. The orders that you see here, buys and sells is what we call them. They're not actually buys and sells, okay? Every single transaction requires a buyer and sell, right? It's just shares being passed from one person to another. Why it's red is because they were bought and sold. The transaction was done at a price that helped the stock go down, right? And all of these were done at 762. So you have to keep that in mind. But yeah, this is millions sold, right? We call them sold, right? It is technically that's what we classify them as. But yeah, we're looking at what? 200. This is rough math. This is about to be embarrassing how bad and slow my math is. But okay, 400. Okay, 500,000. Okay, million. $1.5 million, 2 million, 2.5 million. I heard someone say about 5 million earlier. 2.5 million. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah, about 5 million. Roughly 4 or 5 million, I would say. Damn. Yeah. Short interest just increased. Oh, guess what? Oh, wow. I'm so surprised the short interest just increased. No, I'm not fucking surprised. Look at this. We're talking about 18% of the free float currently been sold short and not yet covered. What does this mean? Why is 17% important, Brandon? What the hell does short interest mean? What does SI mean? Why is this important? Basically, this is higher than AMC. For all the AMC apes out there, like, oh, we're going to squeeze. That's great. I love the cause. I'm actually about to buy one share if it had a bad close. I don't know. We're going to go see that. But it is higher. Bionano has a much higher short interest now than AMC, like 5% difference. Last I checked AMC's. So that's awesome. Okay, well, it's awesome depending on how you look at it, right? But yeah, at the close, we had an insane amount of selling. So yeah, that's kind of scary. But at the end of the day, I would not worry about this for obvious reasons. Okay, I can do this fundamental spiel if you want. But when is the next BNGO earnings date? Here, let me sum up before we lose all of our viewers, which I'm sure we probably already have by the time I'm saying that. But basically, the news for today, right? What is the news for today for Bionano? Basically, we're looking at a news tweet right here, which is actually not important, but we also had this news yesterday, right? Last night, we had this institution, $1.5 billion that may be thrown into Bionano and higher volumes of samples actually being analyzed. And we know that this may be, there's no mention of Bionano or the Sapphire in here, but if you look at this article right here, they've already used the Sapphire, right? This institution they've already adopted the Sapphire system. They already used it in the study. So that's one piece of news. The other piece of news that we got today, I mean, this is really news. This is just a technical standpoint. Let's see. Okay, I have not even checked this. Okay, we broke down below the 20-minute SMA on the 4-hourly. SAR, we're still okay. We got support on the 4-hourly SAR, right, at what, 745. Let's see the moving averages. Okay, moving averages. We're struggling to hold above any of the short-term ones at all on the 4-hourly, right? On the daily, I don't think we're close to any of them yet. Let's make sure. Very close to the 15-day moving average on the daily. The SMA, 15-day SMA, that's going to be the first line of support there. Almost kissed that one. The short interest, obviously, that's news by itself. Okay, the short interest increased by about 5 million shares a day. Absolutely insane. Okay, it's only up 0.5%, but yesterday the estimated short interest was only about 44. It was 44.9 million. Now we're looking at 49 million. So that's a 5 million share increase, or 4 million share increase, right? I think it was because of a mistake from Ortex. That's the only explanation that makes sense. So also talking about what actually happened today, right? Bionano was down, what, 3% today, which is actually really good considering what happened to the peers, right? Which I consider these two short term. These are about the biggest peers that we have. Microvision and Nano Dimension, not as far as competition, but as far as stock movement short term, their spark lines are almost identical most days, right? If we look today, they're not identical. Usually they're more identical than this, but they're pretty damn similar, right? And same thing with high growth. And as you can see, there are not that many stocks that outperformed Bionano today. We were definitely on this watch list at least, okay? And this watch list has a lot of the SENS, Skills, MP, Zomedica, CTXR, right? Microvision, a lot of the kind of the stocks that move similar to Bionano. We did pretty well comparing ourselves to the rest of them, right? So that's something a little bit of strength in the price action maybe. So that's something to keep in mind. And with that being said, there's not really anything else crazy for me to cover. We got a couple new job listings, and we had a nice always right post on Reddit. We can read that. We are definitely going to be looking at that. That man is a legend. But yeah, besides that, I guess we'll go ahead and take questions here. Feel free to get out of here now. There's not much else to look at unless we start running in after hours or getting killed in after hours, I guess. Okay, look at the look at the volume. Look at the volume in after hours too. By the way, a ton of shares being traded at least, and then obviously a ton sold at the close. Let's see if everything else was the same. Yeah, it looks like it was. Yeah, there you go. There's your options expiring. Yep, man. Wow. Yep. Nice barcoding day. All right. Oh, yeah, AMC. Yeah, okay. Oh, damn it. Already started going. Come on, man. Come on. Dang it. Okay, good. Microvision's coming down to my price target. No way. All right, I'm putting an order in for 1864-ish. This is a play money trade. I do like this company, though. But yeah, let me do the extended hours. There we go. Please don't match my trades. Please, that's very risky. Don't do what I do, please. Make your own decisions. All right. Yes, it is. Yes, expiring options. Yes, sir. Yes. As we said, that was kind of what happened. And yeah, the people, they now have their, we'll see what they do with them. We'll see what they do with that, the expiring of options, which most of the options that just expired were calls that based on the open interest at least. And it's profits. It's bulls getting more money to throw back in or buy more calls, right? So, all right, check the Zip Trader. Okay, we'll check the Zip Trader video here in a second then. Okay, cool. All right. E-Trade shows 621. For the earnings day? Is that what you're talking about? That's not true if that's what you're talking about. We're all dark pools trades showing up at the end of the day. Yeah, the dark pool trades are huge in Bionano. That's definitely true. I think the market makers are worried about the Friday operating expenses close. What? OPEX closed over $8. They're going to on the hook. They're going to be on the hook to deliver a lot of shares if the $8 call closed in the money. Yeah, but they didn't, or at least it looks like they. Yeah, so. Made a mint shorting in. Okay. It's been imperative to remain flexible and to be able to make money in both red and green days. Yeah, that's fine, man. You want to trade it? Fine. You want it, Howard? That's great. Go make a lot of money, man. Go make your money trading it. But guess what? When the fundamental value of Bionano comes through and it shines through and prevails, you're gonna get a return to the good old days when you cannot predict the shit because the fundamentals and the news PR drops. You can't predict it. So in the long term, I think if I'm right about the company, I could very well be wrong, but I'm pretty confident about I could easily be wrong, I guess. Short-term traders are going to lose out on a lot of money. And tax benefits, of course, as well. So, there's benefits to being short-term and there's benefits to being long-term. All right, ZipTrader vid is from 4 months ago. Yeah, that's true. But still, well, yeah. He has yeah, it's from February 12th. Look at this, okay? Of course he makes a video that he's bullish on BNGO on February 12th, right? When it's at all-time highs almost. Oh my gosh. Wow. Somebody ask him if he's still bullish on it, will ya? Down 1% after hours right now. Damn. AMC. Do you think it's more likely for shorts to cover next week? Yes. Yes. I mean, we've got the Russell 3000 inclusion, which, everybody's saying it's priced in. Now, yeah, it's priced in, but guess what? They're still going to buy millions of shares, so I don't know. It could technically be a sell in the news event, but I still feel good about it. I still feel good about it, man. Right. That's 5.7 million trade, and the biggest I've ever seen ever. Yeah, must be an institutional transaction. Love to know who bought that. Nice spending some time here this week. Thanks for your hard work. Of course, Miles. Thank you so much. You're a legend, my friend. Legendary, my friend. It's still great info on the vid. Good to see his perspective. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it then. Look at chart just waiting to explode. I don't know about waiting to explode, but if you look at the fundamentals and the chart and the short interest combined, then you could say we're about to explode with the market giving us a chance to, right? Today, the market didn't give us any chances to. All right, let's go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and look at the video here. His $19 price target, I guess, is what he set. So yeah, let's do it.
A few days back on the 9th, I set a price target on this one.
Let me know about the audio.
Today's
Let me know about the audio if it's too loud, but yeah, okay, here we go.
It was a pretty nice reward for that, but it still has some room to get to 17 to 18 bucks. Next week at some time. Okay, next, so BNGO. So BNGO popped up huge today, up 20% when I shot this video. A few days back on the 9th, I set a price target on this one to 17 to 18 bucks. Today's rally was a pretty nice reward for that, but it still has some room to get to 17 to 18 bucks. But the truth is that it took me a while to set a price target on this one, and that's okay. It took me some time to research and make a reasonable price target. We've talked about this one on the briefings, I believe, a few times during the uptrend, but it wasn't one that I actually valued myself. This was one that I put on it as a hype play, catalyst play. And people always make fun of me for lagging in terms of setting a concrete price target, but the reason is because I have to put a lot of research into putting a price target, especially when it comes to more scientific companies that are in niches that I'm not very, very well informed on. I have to use a combination of the fundamentals and the technicals to actually make a valuation, and that takes some time. I took my damn time valuing NNDM, and when I finally did it, it was already in the high 8s already. But it still doubled. I care about getting targets right and focusing on the process. I don't care about getting them
Okay, I can't take any more. Okay, so basically $17 to $18. $17 to $18. I was excited for today, damn. Yeah, I know, I was too. Well, at the end of the day, this is why I say always, this is why I've been saying the whole week. This is why I have to do so many disclaimers, right? If the markets go down, it don't matter how good of a setup we got. If the high goes down, we're going to be fucked. So, but yeah, we're looking at, what is it? What do you say? $17, $18 price target? It's funny. It's funny that he says $17 to $18 exactly at the peak. And he also says it takes him so long to give a price target because he has to do so much research or whatever. So apparently he says, it took him so long to do the scientific research and everything. So good to see. He hasn't talked. Has he talked about BNGO once after that? At all? Somebody tell me, has ZipTrader talked at all about BNGO since he set his $18 price target on February 12th? At all? And of course, the thing about the price targets, if you don't give some sort of timetable, it's really hard to, just give me something, right? Give me, okay, in the next 2 years, in the next few years, in the next decade even, right? If you're just going to set a price target and be like, if you're going to come back a century later and be like, oh, wait, my price target, whatever. Okay, I'm not going to rant. I like ZipTrader. But, yeah, how much revenue in 5 years? Likely in 5 years, hundreds of millions. Yeah, hundreds of millions. If I go to the DCF model here, let me go to the DCF model here. So how much revenue in 2 years? That's a very good question. So if we go to the base case, and this is very conservative in my opinion, okay, how much revenue? So total revenue for 2025 is going to be, per Ragnaros' DCF model, it's going to be 222 million in revenue. Right there. Okay, so your net income for 2025 is going to be, you're going to be profitable. You're going to be making money in 2025 for Bionano, and this is very, I think he's very harsh on the, I think he's very harsh here. So, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Especially, once the nano nozzle comes out, he's not considering that at all. And I forget, what were the other things that he wasn't considering? I don't know. I did a video on that explaining all of that. I need to watch that and remind myself. But anyways, that's kind of what you're looking at, yeah. ZipTrader has mentioned Bionano like 3 to 5 times since February. And what does he say? Adam, what does he say? Is he bullish still? Can't escape market velocity, but BNGO did underperform even for growth. No, I would say it outperformed. If you look at its two biggest peers, as far as short-term movements, it outperformed them in a huge way. Same thing with a lot of other stuff, right? BlackBerry's down 5%, Clover's down 5%. Well, I guess almost. This one's down 4%. Resonant down 4%. MP down 5% almost. So it did bad. I don't know about outperforming, but technically that is the correct word. But it just depends on what you compare it to. But yeah. All right. You think 20x revenue in 4 years is conservative? That's a pipe dream. No, it's not. It's not, my friend. It's not. This company has already said we're going to get 10,000 sapphires sold. Essentially, that's what they said. Global sapphire adoption is their goal. If we get 10,000 sapphires installed, we're going to be making $1 billion in revenue every single year, literally just from consumables. It's not a pipe dream. Okay, that gets me pissed off. You get me pissed off now. Oh, I'm gonna throw the computer. No, it is not. A nano nozzle comes out. These revenue projections are absolutely insanely conservative. And don't take it from this guy. Don't take it from this little chart here. Take it from the analyst. Okay, there was a great Seeking Alpha article, which I'm sure you haven't read. The DCF model is projecting like 80% compounding your growth rate for this units installed. We're looking at a 63% compounding your growth rate for the sapphires installed for Ragnaros, because he is insanely conservative. Insanely. Okay, he does not even factor in nano nozzle in this stuff. All right. It is realistic. I think it is. You make your own opinion, fine, but I think it's insane to say that. Whatever. Make your own opinion, man. That pissed me off though. Whatever. Everyone has different opinions. God damn it though. That makes me mad. That makes me mad. That makes me mad, man. All right, hammer candle formation here in the after hours. Looks like it's starting to form. All right, he calls it speculative and says it has great long-term potential. Dude, he doesn't understand the tech. ZipTrader doesn't know the tech. Let's be honest. Can we be real? Is there anyone here that actually thinks ZipTrader actually spent hours or days or weeks looking at the tech? I don't know. I guess maybe he has, but I don't know. It's just, why wouldn't you buy the dip? Why didn't you buy the dip? Man, it was an easy 100%er, right? ZipTrader, he's like the stock freaking stock extraordinaire, right? He does all the stocks, right? So I don't know. Okay. To be honest, better than all other huge YouTubers. The price already said in another video was $18. Okay, $7.55. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and watch that pretty soon here. He spent hours on Pornhub. I have no clue how the tech really works, but I am holding. Well, here's the thing. You don't have to understand. I mean, you don't have to understand everything, Kate. I would be lying to you if I understood everything. When I say understand the tech, I mean, it's not that hard, okay? All you have to do is look at the specs of the sapphire compared to CMA fish and karyotype. And once you understand this chart right here, I'm about to show you, this right here, okay? Boom, there you go. And this is not like I'm forging this information, okay? You can go find this you can go find the stuff that supports this on their website, okay? It's all actually in the same document that I'm looking at, right? They've already said they're looking to they're working on this. CEO said it's possible for this, even without being able to detect those variant classes of structural variants, right? Bionano is still better at everything overall than karyotype efficient CMA. And this is while, in the company's own words, cost-effective, faster turnaround, less hands-on time. You put those things together and you understand that, hey man, these guys literally have a cytogenetic market that's just theirs for the taking. Every lab that's using these other three methods, once they find out about Sapphire and actually use it and think and actually get rid of that resistance to change and see the academic praise that we're going to get through the 5 large clinical studies coming in, they are going to switch. They are literally losing money. While every single day that they continue to use karyotype and these other crappy methods, they're literally losing money. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. It's cheaper. It's cost-effective to use the Sapphire. It is. And it's better. It's like, why aren't you using it? Lack of academic praise and resistance to change are the main reasons. But, yeah. And there's another method like called FragX. There's some other methods that are not. There's some other methods that they use, but those are the main 3. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Charlie is no expert in genomics or BNGO. That link goes straight to the timestamp. Talks about Sapphire. Okay, cool. I'm still waiting on my 100 free BNGO shares, please. I make 20 grand each month selling covered calls on my position. That's how you make money in the stock. I wish he told us his position just like you. Yeah, I wish he did as well. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and watch the Charlie video. This is becoming a channel that just watches other videos. Let's go and get through the freaking ads. Oh, Kill Switch Engage set the world with Blade. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Hold on. We need Viagra. What?
Week characterized by more teasing from the Fed, more bond yielding. I would say snap until we get another hype wave into EVs, which should be in the next couple of months. Now, BNGO is also trading a chunk below all-time highs, and they will be reporting their earnings on Tuesday. Now, I tend to have a bit of a pragmatic approach to most earnings. If earnings are good, great, we can ride the fluctuation up. If earnings are bad, great, we can buy the dip. The only time I try to predict earnings results are if we have enough data from the overall niche that it's in or its competitors to actually make a judgment on how well this company is going to be doing. Otherwise, I stick to a more pragmatic approach because, again, I'm not an insider in these companies, so I don't exactly know what they're going to be saying. BNGO is in the biogenomics space and is one of ARK's plays. Their big pull is the Sapphire system used for optical genome mapping. This can help us identify and early detect cancer as well as even fight COVID-19, where Sapphire...
Do y'all want me to keep going? I'm so bored. Do y'all want me to keep doing this? We can watch the rest of this, but I feel like we should. I feel like we're just losing viewers. You tell me if you want me to keep going. I will if y'all want. But right now, I'm going to take some questions until y'all tell me for sure whether we want to do that or not. But right now, you know what? Let me go to Jason Smith. His jacket fits too well. Like yours better. Everyone in my generation likes the freaking super tight. The new thing is short shorts and super tight jackets and super tight jeans, and I'm like, I don't know, it's not for me. But that's off topic. Let me go to Always Right's new post here. Yeah, this thing right here. This is an interesting read. I gave this a quick read. I need to read this more in depth here. But it's pretty interesting. Always Right comes to a conclusion that basically this company may be acquiring Bionano, but not. He doesn't really think it's super likely because at the end of the day, where does this say here? What does it say here? It says Barry or whatever the company is. They also are in collaboration or whatever with a ton of other companies. So he's just reiterating everything that had been known in 2000. I know. Yeah. I sell 20% out the money. All right. Yeah, please stop, Zit Trader. All right, I will. They look nicer than baggy stuff. What about stuff that doesn't like restrict the blood flow? You know, what about stuff that just fits like pretty nicely? You know, Zip Trader has 500K views on average. He's a bunch of noobs. He basically has to dumb everything down. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He gets 100,000 views on this. Yeah, so. That's interesting. I guess he is slightly bullish at the very least, right? He set an $18 price target for BNGO on February 12th. You could not have set a price target at a worse time. He set it to $18. I love the guy. I really Zip Trader is honestly, he's one of the most and he's got a very high integrity compared to most other YouTubers because he doesn't stop making videos on the red days, right? He still makes videos no matter what it is. So I respect him for that, but he could not have set the price target at a worse time. He set the $18 price target on February 12th, I guess. That's funny, but it's good to see that he is pretty bullish. All right, I think let's get out. I think we need to get out. Their new lab is getting built pretty close to the Illumina. Well, it's kind of confusing as to where their new lab actually is. I was talking to my friend, what's his name? Brennan, the legend himself, Messenger Moistville on Twitter. And it's not very clear whether the lab is actually. I mean, if we go to what do you call it here? Let's go to the CLIA lab here. So basically, let's see if Always Right has anything to do. It's not exactly clear if the thing is actually what was it? If it's already done and it's actually where the new executives are setting up in right now, or if it's still we leased. I forgot exactly. I'm gonna have to. I shouldn't even say because I don't even remember exactly. But it's not exactly here. I'll just leave you with this. It's not exactly clear where the CLIA lab and what actually it is, right? Because there's a couple of buildings next to us, and there's a couple that we think it is, but we're not sure. At least I'm not sure, to my understanding. So I'll leave you with that. Tell me if someone else knows more than I do, but I would doubt it because if Brendan doesn't know for sure, not many people are going to know for sure. So, but feel free to let me know on that if you know more, I guess, than me. But we're down 1% after hours, and with that being said, we're going to take questions and then get out of here. Last minute questions, and then we're out. All right, you look happy now the Zip Trader video is off. I know. Well, yeah, I don't know. Keep in mind that Bionano finalizes each machine at its location, so if they produce more, they may need more space just for that. Yeah, I have heard that the manufacturing at Pyramid, it's only part. Apparently, I don't know for sure. I wish there was some articles or some links that people could send me when they apparently know this stuff. But some people just, I don't know. There's very intelligent people and knowledgeable people that have told me very similar things, which is basically, and I think the same thing, which is manufacturing at Pyramid basically goes like this: Sapphire gets manufactured at Pyramid, it's not fully done yet. Then Bionano takes it, finishes it, intellectual property. There's a proprietary technology, the secrets. They finish it. And then it gets shipped out. So yeah, that's a good point. But why would what do you call it be there? But why would they name it a clinical laboratory improved amendment certified lab? Why would they name the job listings like the CLA lab scientist? You don't hire a scientist for. I mean, I guess you could technically, but that doesn't sound like a position that you're hiring solely for finishing the manufacturing elements of the Sapphire. That sounds like what you're talking about here, which is prenatal pediatric testing, and this would align perfectly with the new study, the first of the largest 5 clinical studies that's coming out this year, right? So I think that might be more likely, but who knows? I expect that Sapphire to be accredited soon in the European Union. They were saying that it will be somewhere after Q2. When is it? When is that? Hold on, it's in this exact thread, I think. Yeah, that is Q2. Yes, accreditation of Sapphire-based LTDs, laboratory developed tests for ALLL, which is a disorder or disease, and then FSHD, which is a horrible. Have you all seen the freaking pictures of people with FSHD? Man, it's horrible. It's horrible, and it makes me feel bad. And I feel horrible for those people, which is why I feel even better about investing in Bionano, giving the chance for those people to get diagnosed quicker, more cheaply, better, faster, more accurate. Plus even help them in the future as well, potentially. And revolutionize healthcare, obviously, yada yada, in certain EU markets. So yeah, that's gonna be Q2 right now. That's happening right now. There is doubtless a lab being made in San Diego, in my humble opinion. I agree. I think that. I mean, here's the thing. Why would they not? There has to be. Okay, just read this report if you don't know, right? Just go to Always Right's freaking post here. But when you look at the freaking job listings, I mean, this one, they just posted this 10 hours ago. I mean, why else would you hire? We don't have a CLIA lab, to my understanding, right now. Here, let me look at this right now. Hold on. Where's the CLIA lab thing? Right here, planned CLIA lab. Okay, posted for lab manager was real for this. But the only thing is we don't really have any legit PRs. The only problem is there's no legit PRs or company management talking about the new lab, right? We only have this post right here talking about, and I think no, not this. Hold on. Well, I haven't even looked at this really, but I have looked at this. This is the Reddit post, right? Yeah. Right here. Yep. Yep. So it would make sense. It would make a lot of sense. Lineagen is CLIA, I think, but not San Diego. Yeah, they're Salt Lake. They're Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. Yes. Why does Eric inform us more on his row machine exercises than BNGO information? I'm tired of looking at his pasty white lays, man. Yeah, Eric is a freaking Instagram guy, isn't he? I don't even use. I gotta follow him on Instagram, but yeah, he doesn't post to Twitter. He doesn't post much about the company, but he's very confident in the company, which is what matters. So whatever, I'll take it. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not something. I mean, obviously, I would like it if he posts about the company every 20 minutes, but that's just not what we're looking at. So I still think there's going to be some relationship between BNGO and Cradle, more lab space and specialized. Is Cradle CLIA certified? I don't know. Tell me the location. I'll go check it out. I live 10 minutes away from BNGO. Oh, it's too funny. Okay, hold on. Well, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do though. I mean, the lab is apparently. Hold on, you should get in. You know what? Tell you what, you should get in contact with Brennan, or actually just come in tomorrow, or not tomorrow. I guess technically Monday, the next stream that we have, and then I'll tell you when. Cause I'm gonna talk to my friend. I'm talking to some people, and then I'm gonna realize I'm gonna know for sure where the actual lab is. Some people, there's some confusion if it's already been leased out. If we already leased the building out, and then we've already been using it as a CLIA lab. That's what some people are saying. Scoop and all the StockTwits people, the OG, that whole community. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, Brennan, Messenger Moiso, those people. So I don't know. I've been to the offices, but not inside. The Cradle angle is interesting, especially after looking into the Barry connection. I know. I mean, it does. I do. The only thing that doesn't make me think that we are going to actually acquire Cradle is that, like you say here. Where does it say here? It says here. Where does it say? Where does it say? I can't find it. Okay, here. While such a team up as possible, given by right, we're literally talking about this is always right. The legend himself, Jason Smith here, the legend himself, literally talking about what we are talking about right now, the Cradle possible acquisition. Given Biona's existing lineage and capabilities and Plant CLI Lab, Bio would not be necessary, right? And besides, it kind of seems like Biono has already cherry picked the co-founder, which is Richard Shippey, our new chief business officer. I'm bringing a marching band to their parking lot after this price rises substantially. Well, what I want to do is have a party in the ARC-G parking lot with Simon Barnett in the freaking window corporate office looking out at us and us bragging at him that we picked BNGO and he picked Pat Bio and we're all millionaires. That's what I want to do. Hey, I paid good money for that photo. Rare to get such a shot. Brandon, you think I'm a bear, but I'm the one who uncovered Illumina and Quest diagnostics on the accounts receivable on StockTwits a couple months ago. Are you? You're a legend. Yeah. What do you call it? If we go to, oh, come on. I definitely had it here. Oh, come on. Did I forget to bookmark this? Hold on. No, let me scroll down. Where was it? No, I thought I had it here. I'll find it. I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to do this on air because it's not that exciting. But if you go to the SEC filings, the last financial one, I think it was was it 8K, I want to say? No, it wasn't that. Hold on. Well, basically, here, I won't bore you with it, but basically, if you go to one of the financial reports, I think it was this one or this one. I think it was this one. It says Illumina and Quest Diagnostics are on our accounts receivable, owing us about $1.5 million. I think it says that. I could be going crazy, but I think it says that right. Right. Is this the one? I think it is. No. Okay, well, this says account receivable net $2 million. Okay, no, I thought it did. What? I'm pretty sure it did. I'm going crazy. I thought it did. Hold on. Okay, no, I guess it didn't. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Never mind. Price action is boring. Mark visited Bionano offices early this year to be sure they were legit. We were all a little nervous that the fairy tale would end in flames. I wish I was with the community back then, man. Did Chippy have a history with the board director? I don't know. And which board director do you mean? Of Cradle or Bionano? 10K? Is it 10Q? Brennan, can you tell us where, I know this is complicated, but can you tell us, if you can, what the, what the basic understanding is, the consensus between you and your legendary group there with Scoop and all those guys? What's the consensus on if the CLIA lab is done and if it's not done, right? Because just clarify that for me, because I forgot. I need to look back at the stuff you sent me because I'm not sure. If you can. Yeah, Newsweek. I'm meeting what do you call it, Mark? I'm meeting Mark on Wednesday. Next week. Wednesday or Tuesday. Mark is gonna come to my college in the library or whatever. Now everybody knows where to find us. Anyone want to meet us there as well? Okay, there you go. That's where it is. If anyone lives where I do, at least. But do you see BNGO acquiring another company? Yeah, I do think there's a very real possibility of that happening, but not a huge one. But I definitely do. I visited in January and met a guy from something also named Mark from South Africa. He can confirm. Jury library would be there if I didn't work. Oh man. Now we're gonna go in there. There's gonna just be 1,000 people there. Oh man, yeah. He's gonna show me his million shares though. He's got like what 1 million 1 million shares at $2 apparently. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. All right. All right, let's get out of here. Last minute questions, and then we're gonna end the stream here. Yeah, the Barry connection. I'm a little bit mixed on the Barry connection. I don't know. Them acquiring Bionano, it could happen, but they do collaborate with several genomics companies, I guess. So perhaps there's nothing to this, So it's like I don't know. And that's kind of what the whole basis of this potential acquisition is rooted in. I would say the bull case of this. So, but it's gosh dang it, I keep yawning. But it's certainly interesting. Gosh dang it, man. I'll try to my best to get answers this weekend, brother. I want to make sure I'm 100% accurate. Legend! Brandon is a legend. Do you think we're looking at a further dip in Ethereum and Bitcoin this weekend? I sure hope so. Mark also promised to give you a Lambo, right? Key the strap on you. We can't have you kidnapped. I plan on taking typing lessons with my money before I get my teeth fixed. All right, boys and girls. Thank you so much. Julie, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, unless I see some questions in here, we're out of here. Thank you so much. Hopefully next week hopefully next week starts better than this week ended. Would it be good if we got acquired? Yes. Well, actually, short term, yes, but we would have to find something else. We would have to find another stock for the channel to do, because we would lose all of the freaking Bionano would be done. I mean, it would be a new company. It would be acquired, right? So anyone that shows up after jury, lunch on me. All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. All right, thank you so much. This is Not Financial Advice video coming out later tonight. Mark could hire some babes to choose food for him. Yeah, he could with that amount of money that he has. What, $7 million, right? And just BNGO shares, right? Anyways, with that in mind, thank you so much. This is Not Financial Advice. I will see y'all in the next one.